West and East by high flyers Canterbury and Brisbane. The Broncos ran all over poor old West last night at Lang Park, scoring 6 soft tries, while Canterbury didn't strike too much more resistance from East, who may have scored first and last, but didn't do much in between. As the Roosters' season drew to a close, veteran winger Stevie Morris showed his career wasn't about to do the same.
Suburbs Morris, now Morris is over the quarter line. Morris puts the grubber kick in. Morris will get there first. What a try!
Canterbury's old-timer Steve Mortimer was also in great form. Only a bit of poor sportsmanship by Portlock ruined a possible try.
Mortimer's been knocked down, but did he get deliberately knocked down? Morris is back there to clean it up, and the referee's going to say yes, Mortimer was deliberately knocked to the ground by Portlock. Penalty to Canterbury right in front.
Not to be denied, Mortimer bounced back to give folks a rare try and the Bulldogs a narrow lead.
That was a forward pass. Thorne's got on the outside of his man. Back on the inside, it's going to be a try. And Steve Folkes is going to come round and score one under the posts.
Tony Curry had pace to burn, but only just managed to ground the ball to put the Dogs on top by 8 points.
It comes now towards Farah. Quick hands, it comes away to O'Brien. O'Brien, the kick ahead. The race will be won by Curry, and Curry has scored the try.
Turvey was in control of the match, as he so often is, and hooker Thomas must have wished he was a foot taller as he stretched gamely for the line.
This is Alchin. His pass comes to Thomas. Thomas, can he get away? Thomas trying hard. He's there. Fair try. Marshall tried hard as he had hold of the jumper.
The Roosters had few moments of glory. Williams provided their last with a consolation try, something East have scored plenty of this season.
There. Maybe the referee is paying the benefit of the doubt. Here's a try for Eastern Suburbs. They won't catch this fellow as Jason Williams races away.
And no surprises at Lang Park either, where the Brisbane Broncos romped in against Wests, scoring 6 tries to finish off a miserable fortnight for the Magpies.
That's lower than you in the ladder. You can make it a lot easier for you as Langer makes a great break.
Up over the halfway mark has Gene Miles with him. The big fella has the ball. He's over the quarter line. Allenton's coming to him, but you can put away your glasses. Kanescu. Over there to Terry Madison. Here's another one. He's up to the halfway mark. He's got no support, but he runs it out. Gets away from Rawlings. Up over the quarter line. Allenton out after him, but he'll last. He'll score. He's over in the corner, and it's 16-2.
And they're still quoting the Broncos at 12-1 to win the premiership. Better value than anything I've backed at Rose Hill yesterday. Still, the best bet today, though, in the remainder of the round looks to be Manly, who take on Parramatta minus Peter Sterling at Brookvale, and Cronulla should do the Gold Coast. Balmain take on Newcastle at Leichhardt, Saints meet Illawarra at Belmore, and in the big one, Penrith are at home to tackle the big black Bears, who are looking more like pandas every week. Still, there should be a tough match out there at Penrith Park. And for the first time in a long, long while, a soccer match should attract the biggest Sunday crowd. At the Sydney Football Stadium at 3 o'clock, the Socceroos meet Brazil in the final of the Bicentennial Gold Cup. And Max, if they win that match, it'll be the biggest thing since we took the America's Cup off the Yanks.
I'd like to see the look on Frank Arrock's face. I think he's an excitable sort of a man. We talked to him yesterday on Wide World of Sports. But basically, I think it gets down to a champion team versus a team of champions. They're right. A very tight-knit mob at the moment, the Socceroos.
Great feeling amongst the guys, yeah.
Yeah, well, thanks, Dave. We'll talk to you next week. And Sunday edition, it's reached about the halfway mark at the moment. And if you were wondering what else we might have up our sleeve, have a look at this. It's do or die when we take you to the National Tennis Centre for all the thrills and spills in the recent Supercross. We then sit down to talk to Rob De Castella about his victory last weekend in the cross-country titles and the long, hard track for gold in this year's Olympic Marathon. The Perth Superdrome was the venue for some of the finest badminton ever staged down under, and the world's best took to the court. Johnny Tapp has all of yesterday's racing results Australia-wide, and whenever Melbourne and Collingwood take to the field, you'll always be guaranteed of a great contest. The 1964 Grand Final was no exception. In fact, the two sides fought out a real nail-biter. We also take a sneak preview of the latest sports video. Hero it's called, as it beautifully recaptures the brilliance of Maradona and his Argentinian team when they grabbed the last World Cup. This is the Sports Machine, Wide World of Sports, Sunday edition.